Mike Hood says, shout out to all. Should we pick up Juju on the cheap? He says, I wouldn't hate it.
If the knee is all good, I'm team Juju. Bring him back. Bring him back. He's had a chance to get some of that half blood in him from elsewhere, so I really, really like him too. So it's like, yeah, man, bring him back, bro. Sometimes you got to just slice that blood. Got to cut it. All right, we just cut the blood, make it halfway, and it's just way more potent that way, man. So Juju's back now. I'm down for it. Would you be down for a Juju reunion? No, come on, bro.
You know how I feel on this.
Come on, man. TikTok ain't even cool like that no more. All right, it might be bigger now.
Leave the TikTok era in the TikTok era.
Super Bowl champ though.
It's history.
Super Bowl champ though. You can't big winning. And performed.
I'll give him
performed
some credit for
in
that,
big moments too, man.
That was at this point like 2 years ago.
7 had his Super Bowls. We don't take them away. You can't take Juju's away. Come on,
man.
That
Patriots season. No, I'm talking about what we've seen from him most recently. The Patriots season was bad for him.
The Patriots are a dumpster fire. It's the Patriots.
I know that. That's part of why he didn't have as good of a season as planned. But
who was his quarterbacks there?
You're right with the knee. He's 27, but he feels like he's 33.
He's a baby. Deke, he's 27.
Can he get separation?
Deke, you ready for this? At 27 years old.
Is he a guy that you can rely on? Is he better than Van Jefferson right now? I don't even think he is.
Deke. He's 27 years old, man. You don't think
the risk ain't worth the reward?
You don't think Juju at 27?
The risk ain't worth the potential noise he can bring.
Did we play him last year, Deke? Did we play him last year, Deke?
Yeah.
What did he look like versus us last year, Deke?
Of course, he looked decent.
Do we still have players?
That's just the laws of physics.
Deke, are there still players in that game?
I don't think he had one good game last year, and all of a sudden he plays us.
Deke, are there players that were in that game for the Pittsburgh Steelers on defense that are still slated to be on this defense and potentially be a part of the rotation? I think that there are still players in that game, bro. That's what I'm saying, bro. It's definitely one on the back end.
That was just some revenge game luck from Juju. That's all that was.
I'm just like, yo, it's
that's
Juju,
all I'm
bro.
contributing that good game too.
See, I think it's whenever he's in the stadium, bro. There's something about the stadium, bro. It's Juju, man.
The risk ain't worth the reward for me at all. Any potential of him bringing added noise to this team and making things about himself.
And it's a mature. Van Jefferson is a pros pro.
His play ain't backing it up.
Listen, Van Jefferson is a pros pro.
I think he's better than probably Juju right now. The way he's running his routes, getting open.
This is my only thing.
And we also got Roman Wilson.
I feel like Van Jefferson's style is different than Juju. Juju is more of the physical big receiver. Van is give you a little bit more of the speed and that part of it. So both of them have things that I think they do better than one another. I just think that you're thinking back too long on the Juju and Claypool element. You just got to separate the two. Just think solely the Juju part, not the Juju and Claypool part, and I think you'll be better. I think you'll be happy about it.
Yeah, but still, this ain't Juju's Steelers anymore. This ain't that era anymore. We got new leaders in the locker room.
Guy though, he fits this offense. He fits.
This is Pickens' team, dude.
I'm with you
in terms of receivers.
I'm not saying that. All I'm saying is
Juju would have to fall in line. I don't know if he would.
Why wouldn't he?
I don't know.
He's proven that he can fall in line wherever he's at. He won a Super Bowl somewhere else, man. He had to fall in line there. He wasn't the guy in Kansas City. Yeah, Travis Kelce.
They had Patrick Mahomes though. But it's different when you're going back to the team that you were drafted to and you actually had success. He kind of did become the wide receiver room leader once AB left, and that wasn't necessarily a good thing.
Low key, in a way, I feel like he would still have some leadership. I just feel like Van Jefferson gives you that calming presence to offset feeling like Juju has to be the big dog in the room because of the age and experience.
But that's the other part. I don't even know if Juju's better than some of these receivers after Pickens right now.
I'm listening. Who are you gonna name?
Van Jefferson or Roman Wilson.
Juju.
Even seeing what Scotty Miller was doing out there in the preseason and getting separated. That's what I'm talking. With Juju, I get he could be a physical presence with the blocking and stuff.
If Juju's knee is healthy,
I don't know if he's getting separation.
If Juju's knee is healthy, I'm taking him over both of those guys you named. I just don't know if his knee is healthy. That's my biggest concern right now. We know Roman Wilson is fighting back from an ankle injury.
And we know the Patriots can use all the help they can get at receivers right now. It is a little concerning that they just cut him right now.
But that's why I'm concerned about the knee. We also know he has a money situation, so that could have also played into why the Patriots moved on. Because they was, 3 for 25 up there or something like that? That he had just signed a year ago?
10, 11
yeah,
a year,
it was like a nice deal he got. Yeah. So that's my.
Let's just trade for Aiyuk.
Okay. Swinging for the fences, I like it. The Aiyuk is a swing for the fence. I think the Juju is like it's a single. It works.
It would just be like all these other guys in the receiver room we got, really.
I don't agree, though. I think if Juju is healthy, I think it helps us. I think it's an addition to the room. I think it's a nice addition to the room.
You think he's wide receiver too? Is he
he's in
above Van Jefferson?
I think he's in the mix of wide receiver 2 and definitely in the slot. I think Roman would eventually evolve and take on that role more predominantly, whether it's true slot or on the outside. But I feel like with Juju's skill set, his size and his ability to block, his ability to combat catch consistently, we've seen, man, even when it was Sevens, not all the way in years, but you think when Juju and Seven were on the back end before Juju finally left, the one thing that he still was consistently doing was torching dudes with the combat catch. He gonna go up top on any LB, any safe that you match up on him in the slot, and that was why we bumped him, or they still started to use him a lot more in there versus lining him up on the outside and just saying beat this type of corner right here. And I think in that role, heck yeah, he can still do that. I think you're not gonna find a better blocking receiver on our team than Juju if his knee is healthy. Big preferences on if the knee is healthy. We know he's been dealing with his knee now for a couple of years. That's why I'm just kind of like hesitant about it, because I don't know that. But which of these dudes block better than Juju? We've seen Juju. None of them got a perfect on their tape. And that was just
Pickens probably when he wants to.
But he don't want to get Tank Delled. Remember that. All right. I've never heard Juju worry about that. So that's what I'm saying. Like, but at the same time, Juju, I don't think is going to ever be the receiver that GP can be from a receiving down the grass standpoint. And I just think that this would take a lot of that. Hey, GP ain't ever about none of that now. He's going to do all that type of stuff. Van Jefferson, you still going to run your routes. You could do some of that blocking, but let's be real, man. Van is not blocking better than Juju. Juju blocks, man.
So he's an Allen Robinson for us?
Yes. I think a better version of Allen Robinson, though.
I don't need that.
What? Come on, man. Oh.
Like I said, it's not worth the reward for me.
Oh, man.
The risk ain't worth the reward.
Oh, man. I can't believe you done turned over, man.
I'm leaving that era in Steelers history exactly there in history.
I like Juju. All right. I like him. Bring my dog back. If the knee is good, man. He's proven. He's never done anything negative. It's always just funny social media. So as long as it's funny social media, it's like we live with that.
No, but it bleeds into football stuff.
It was only a small instant, or we've only experienced one instance. I'm not going to talk about what maybe elsewhere.
I think there's been a few things.
We've only experienced one instance with him. I'm not. What happened elsewhere was elsewhere. All right.
Yeah, he was good during Kansas City. Like he was quiet the whole time, played good
until the end.
And then after the Super Bowl,
yeah, he couldn't stop. Yeah.
It just went too far. Like, win with some class.
He never won one before. You can't say act like you've been there before. You never been there before. I don't know how it would be if I ever won one. Never been there before. I might lose my mind, Deke. Yeah.
Juju won that because he had Mahomes as his quarterback, though.
He was a key he was their second best receiver.
Yeah, I know. Give him credit.
Yeah.
He played good, but, like, come on, dude.
He was their second best receiver, Deke.
You went to the Chiefs with Mahomes and Andy Reid. Like, you go to any other team.
You
ain't talking like this.
All right, so did Juju do better in Kansas City than Hollywood Brown? Actually, no. Because we haven't seen Hollywood just yet. We haven't seen Hollywood just yet.
Hollywood's hurt already.
Not Hollywood. I'm thinking about Kadarius Toney. There we go.
Yeah, did better.
And Kadarius, a higher pedigree guy. All things on paper should have been that he should be able to do this and do it at a higher level.
Tony wasn't even as good of a receiver as Juju to begin with.
But Juju won a first-round draft pick from the year before. Tony was. Everybody was looking at Tony and Giants. But they was looking at the Giants like, yo, maybe y'all are tripping. Remember, that was the thought process.
They weren't.
I'm a big Kadarius Toney fan. Shout out to Kadarius. Yeah, I like him. I like him a lot.
Where's he even at now?
I don't know. I'm just glad that he lined up all sides in that one play. I needed that, bro.
So, man, I forgot about that.
Shout out to Kadarius. That's all I care. I'm like, yo, you would never have no bad
That was
blow
a crazy-ass play, too. That was the Kelsey lateral, right?
Yes. That would have changed the whole... All right, yeah. And it was because he was lined up. Like, yo, shout out to you, bro. Shout out to you, man.
So you're saying yes?
If Juju's knee is healthy, yes. But it has to be healthy because I don't want him to just be here in street clothes and now it's just you got big personality, social media game on 1,000, but you're not participating in these games. I need him participating because I feel like that will kind of keep the social media to the back burner. I feel like if he has free time on his hands because he's rehabbing all the time, we just going to get social media. I'm with you on that. I don't think that's a good idea for what we're trying to push right now.